May 26, 2023, and here are my 3 free best bets. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with another DYF Bets video for you where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day. Yesterday, we had a really great day. Came back with the video after taking a day off, and we swept the board. Cashed in on the Celtics and Heat first half under, cashed in on the Mets and Cubs over, and then also the two-team steam player prop between Grant Williams and Derek White, no sweat, cashed that as well. 3-0 on the day, sweeping the board. You can see our year-to-date record right here, still running it up, baby, and we're looking to keep that momentum going again today. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and let's dive into our first 3 best bets. So for my first best bet of the day, I'm going to a player prop. We don't have any basketball today. We only have baseball. Don't want to get too crazy with just picking sides, so I kind of want to get a little creative today. So I'm going to try a player prop. I've done a few strikeout props on the video before, but I'm going to go with a hitter prop, and I'm going with Ronald Acuna over 1.5 total bases. The best odds I've seen is -110 on DraftKings. Now, if you've never taken a total bases bet before, it's simple. If you get a single, that's 1 base. If you get a double, that's 2 bases. If you get triple, 3 bases, a home run, 4 bases. So literally all we need from Acuna here is 2 singles, a double, a triple, a home run, and we are Gucci, right? And listen, Acuna has been one of the best hitters in all of baseball and all this season. Truthfully, one of the best players. He's been in MVP form to start the year, and he's absolutely been tearing the ball off the bat, and I expect that trend to continue today. Braves are facing a pitcher in Taijuan Walker who has not really been that good this year. He's been below average to start the year. He's 3-2 with a 5.79 ERA. And those numbers are not good when you're facing a guy like Acuna to get the day started, to get the lineup started. Acuna leads the Braves in batting average at .332, and that's 3rd in the entire major leagues. He's 7th in the league with 15 doubles on the year. He has 11 home runs on the year, which is 16th in the league. And last night against the Phillies, he finished with 2 hits and a double. So listen, he's been swinging the bat well. He's been swinging the bat strong. And that is not the numbers that you want when you're facing a pitcher like Walker, who has not been in the best form. Now, in his matchups head-to-head against Walker, Acuna has 7 plate appearances, and he has .333 batting average. So really strong there as well. Acuna's had at least 1 or more hits in at least 19 of the last 22 games, and he has an over 300 batting average at home as well. So these are all numbers that are really screaming out, hey, Acuna should be able to get the head-to-head matchup against Walker today. Walker, a pitcher who's not the strongest, should give up a lot of runs, which also means a lot more plate appearances for Acuna and the rest of the Braves. So all we need is a double, a triple, a home run. We just need 2 singles. We just need over 1.5 total bases. I think Acuna can get it done for us today at some really good value. So give me Ronald Acuna over 1.5 total bases is my first best bet. Now, for my second best bet of the day, I'm switching up again. I'm going with a Nerfy on this one, and I've got a no-run first inning in the Guardians and Cards game. The best odds I've seen is -125. You probably can get even a little bit lower on some of the other books, but I got that one on Bovada. Now listen, we have a matchup here where we've got Shane Bieber on the mound for the Guardians, and then we've got Matthew Liberatore going for the Cardinals. Now, Shane Bieber, he's been really strong on Nerfies this year. He's 8-2 on Nerfies, including hitting his last 6 in a row. And on the other side, we have Liberatore, who's going for his 2nd major league start. And in his first start, he went scoreless in the first inning. So we're hoping he can run that back today against a Guardians offense that truthfully has been non-existent all month. The Guardians have a 67% Nerfy success rate and have not scored a run in the first inning in 4 straight games. Now, the Cards are a little bit stronger on offense. I will admit they have been stronger in the first inning as well, as they have a 53% Nerfy success rate, but I do like our chances, like I said, because of the form that Shane Bieber has been in. It's a little hard for me to get to the door with the Guardians just because of their lack of ability to score runs, but because of that, I just want to get 6 quick outs here. Let me take Shane Bieber, let me get Matthew Liberatore, the Cards, and the Guardians in the first inning, -125. We just need 6 outs, no runs, and let's sweat it out, baby. Now, for my last best bet of the day, I'm going for a 2-team money line parlay, a 2-team steamer. I'm taking the Astros on the money line. I'm parlaying that with the Braves on the money line, and that should get us about +126 odds. So let's break down the Astros game first, as we have Hunter Brown on the mound, and he's facing James Kaprielian, who's going for the A's, and I have to fade Kaprielian here. If you've been tapped into the show, you guys know I'm always fading the A's, And listen, I don't know how you can't. James Kaprielian, he's been really rough this year. He's 0-4 on the year with an 8.68 ERA. He actually got assigned to the minor leagues just recently, and he pitched well in those starts, and he's been better since he's come back into the rotation. But listen, this is an Astros offense that you really don't want to face when you're not pitching your best baseball. And truthfully, Kaprielian, while he's had a little bit more strikeouts and he's been giving up less runs since his return back to the majors, he's still giving up a lot of walks, and that's tough to see because I hate backing pitchers who give up a lot of free base runners, especially when you're facing a strong pitcher on the other side like Hunter Brown has been for the Astros. Hunter Brown has been really good form. He also beat the A's earlier this year in his last start, in which he went 6 innings. He gave up 1 run. He had 9 strikeouts and no home runs, no walks. Those are the type of strong numbers that you want to see, and I'm hoping that he can back it up again today. Now, in that last start against the A's, the Astros did not cover the run line, so keep that in mind. That's one thing that you might want to pay attention to, because, you know, I'm only asking for the money line in this one, but I do think they should cover the run line as well, just because of the pitching advantage and because of the odds on the money line. But that's why I'm parlaying this one. But I do believe that the Astros have the better offense, the better pitcher on the mound in this one. And after dropping back-to-back games against the Brewers in the last series and getting shut out in both of those games, I think this is a great bounce-back spot for the Astros. So give me the Astros here on the money line. In the second matchup, like I mentioned, I'm going with the Braves on the money line, and it's just a very similar reason as to why I'm taking Ronald Acuna. As I mentioned earlier, it's just because it's because we're fading Taijuan Walker here, who has, again, not been in the best form. He's a high ERA pitcher, like I mentioned, ERA over 5, which means that the Phillies are going to have to put up a lot of runs in order to back him up. And Jared Schuster, he's not one of my favorite pitchers, but he is a pitcher who is been in decent form of late, right? In his last outing, he was pretty impressive against the Mariners, in which he went 6 innings. He gave up 1 run in that matchup, 1 hit, and 7 strikeouts. Those are type of numbers of a pitcher that I really want and back coming off of a strong outing. And it also helps that he's a left-handed pitcher, and the Phillies have not been hitting left-handed pitchers well this entire month of May. So because of these reasons, I want to back the Braves on the money line. And it also helps that Taijuan Walker has not been strong on the road. He has a 7.43 ERA on the road this year, even higher than the 5 ERA he already has. So because of that, give me the Braves on the money line. We're parlaying now with the Astros on the money line, getting to plus 126 or higher value on this one, which is really good for us to be able to double our money as our last best bet of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Hoping that we can sweep the board again today. Hoping we can finish off the weekend strong, going 3-0 again. To maybe we can finish off the weekend in a really strong way. As always, make sure you're dropping a like, a comment, and subscribe to the video, so this way I can see some of your best bets. Join the Telegram group, so this way you guys can get my live bets and some of the other bets that we're putting out. And as always, dictate your fate. Be safe this Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Later.